Hello everyone, today I'm starting with the Saturn series in which I'm going to cover Saturn in various houses. Saturn from first house I'm going to start today, and please know that this is without any sign. Once I'll complete Saturn's rotation in all the houses, then I'm going to do Saturn in different signs like Saturn in Aries and Saturn in Taurus and Saturn in Gemini. So let's do today the Saturn in first house. So Saturn in the first house, one very important thing is that this individual is a very, very serious kid. Since the very beginning of life, this person, had a very serious childhood. Even the hobbies that this person had were very serious hobbies, like, making Sudoku, or trying to find out names of strange cities from the atlas. So that was the hobby of this person, or finding some about archaeological things or monuments, something related to old vintage things. So this child is a very, very serious kid, and he or she is not able to gel well with the children of his or her age. So Saturn, we know that Saturn in Vedic astrology has three aspects. Saturn has third aspect, seventh aspect, and 10th aspect. So Saturn sitting in the first house will be aspecting the third house, will be aspecting the seventh house, and will be aspecting the 10th house. So what is the meaning of Saturn's aspect on the third house? Saturn's aspect on the third house means that the relationship with the younger sibling will be very restricted in the beginning. In fact, Saturn, will also control the courage factor of this particular individual, the hobbies of this individual, and Saturn, the relationship with the younger sibling will only improve with time, okay? And particularly after the age of 30 years or after the age of, say, 36 years properly, because Saturn's, influence in the third house is going to limit the interaction with the younger sibling. The younger sibling and this person, the native, is not able to understand each other. Similarly, Saturn's aspect on the seventh house is very famous. Seventh house, the house of marriage. Seventh house, the house of relationship, business partnership, anything that we do to the person who is opposite to us, because this is the first house and this is the seventh house. That's just the opposite house of ourselves, okay? So Saturn's influence in the seventh house is a big indication from the universe and in Vedic astrology that the marriage of this individual should be delayed till 30 years of age, and if possible till 36 years of age, because before that, if this person will get into any marriage or in any kind of companionship or relationship or even business partnership for that matter, this person is not mature, or the person opposite to him or her is not mature to understand, and that's why the relationship will eventually break. So why to go into such circumstances when we have the divine knowledge coming from above? And that is that in case your Saturn is sitting in the seventh house, just delay the marriage or delay the business partnership. Do something with your life that is related to more important things like earning and getting higher education, or since you're a serious person, then you can also consider about studying law or any studying doing PhD or anything higher course you can do, MPhil you can do, because you're a serious person, right? So you should do justice with your personality, because if you'll not do justice with your personality, you'll ultimately feel frustrated. So either this person Saturn in the first house is very hardworking or is very lazy. So is hardworking in 30 days of the month or is very lazy 30 days of the month. So it's this personality is like that. So now that you know by the help of Vedic astrology that Saturn is making you either lazy or either hardworking, you need to balance, because Saturn is testing you and Saturn is ultimately trying to teach you patience, hard work, and perseverance. Similarly, Saturn's aspect on the 10th house shows that the fame, the reputation, and the relationship with the father builds only after a serious amount of effort, and that effort has to be a continuous effort. Okay, otherwise there would be constant battles with the authority, and this person will work like really hard to gain any fame in life. This person will have to in case she or he wants to become a writer, then really this person has to write an epic to become famous, and then make sure that this person, after writing the epic, he will become like Munshi Premchand, like Kalidas or somebody like that, because this Saturn is actually telling you that you have the potential, of becoming a legend, and I am only delaying things. The Saturn is telling you that he is only delaying things, he is only putting restrictions before you, because he wants you. Saturn wants you to become a legend. Saturn really wants you to become an expert in your field. Saturn does not want you to become an average person. Saturn really wants you that you give your best, and you give your best not for just one day or for like a viral video. You should give 100%, like forever, like at least for continuous number of years, like 10 years, and then you see that what Saturn is having in his hands as results for you. Okay, so this is what Saturn is in the first house of the horoscope. We have understood that Saturn's aspect on the third house, it will be aspecting the third house, it will be aspecting the seventh house, it will be aspecting the 10th house, and now in the second video we'll be doing Saturn in the second house. In case you have any questions related with this video, then do let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. Thank you so much for watching. Hare Krishna.